Hi everyone, my name is Richard Santoro and I welcome you to Third and Zen, the YouTube channel where every week we are sharing a spiritual message to nourish ourselves, heart, mind, body, and soul. First, I want to thank you for stopping by the channel, for checking out today's video. I hope this video finds you doing well. I hope you're enjoying the weather, the summer, life, joy. I hope you're finding love, healing, whatever it is you need during your journey, this period in time. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're finding what you need. Again, thank you for stopping by the channel. If you feel like liking, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff, it does help. Okay, so let's get into today a little bit. Not much of a segue there. I'm sorry. This is off the cuff and just spur of the moment and from the heart, because I woke up very, very early at the crack of dawn, and thankfully I don't have to work today. So I made it to the beach and it's nice and empty. It's peaceful and it's not too windy, so the sound is decent. And I figured, let's do this. Let's do this in the here and now. So here's what I want to do. I want to lead us in a little bit of contemplative prayer. A little bit of contemplative prayer, but with a little bit of a twist, which we'll talk about. Now, those of you who may not be familiar with contemplative prayer, who may not have been involved in the videos that I've done before on this, or just haven't done it in general, contemplative prayer is contemplating. It's thinking. It's prayer. It's but not dialogue, word-driven prayer. It's meditation, but not meditation. The best way I could describe it is it's just a relaxed awareness. It's sort of like daydreaming, if I'm being quite honest. It's just letting the mind go where it wants to go, but with a slight bit of direction, sort of like the wind in a sail a little bit to help it along. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to get yourself prepared however you see fit in this moment, and I'll get us started. And this does involve a little bit of trust on your end, trust in me, for me to guide us. And normally what I do with contemplative prayer is I just give a word, just one word, and then give us some time to contemplate that word. But I'm going to tweak it just a little bit instead of just a word. And we'll let the Spirit guide us as we do that. So with this surrounding, with the beach in the background, I thought I had the waves breaking, but maybe I just don't see it. I'm sorry for adjusting that. So take a moment. Be still. Take a breath. Maybe adjust your posture a little bit. Invite yourself to get ready. Invite yourself to just breathe. Just be open. Just be still. Invite yourself to be present. Maybe use your breathing as your anchor. Maybe loosen any tension that you might be carrying in your face or in your jaw. I'll try to speak a little louder. I'm not sure if how the volume's working. I'll know after. Maybe just hear the sound of the waves, if that does it for you. Just be still. Allow yourself to enjoy the silence. Allow yourself to enjoy the peace of the moment. Allow yourself to be completely unattached, unencumbered, unburdened by any responsibility right now. There's no problem to solve. There's no task to get to. There's nothing to fix in this moment. There's just you and this moment. Just still. And now take a moment and contemplate peace. Contemplate peace. Whatever that means to you, whatever comes to the surface, just welcome it. Contemplate peace. Now take a moment and contemplate joy. What comes to the surface as you contemplate joy? Perhaps you're thinking of things that bring you joy. Perhaps reflexively your body moved to a state of joy. Just be there. Be in joy. Be contemplating joy. Now take a moment, contemplate love. Take a moment and contemplate love. Wherever you are, wherever it takes you right now, just be with it. See where it leads you as you contemplate it, as you drift mentally on it. And there's no wrong place. There's no wrong place. And now that we have spent some time in this contemplative prayer with that holy trifecta of peace, joy, and love, we're going to pivot. So just take a breath. And I want all of us to contemplate free. Free. Or if you prefer, freedom. Free. Freedom. Just take a moment, see what comes to the surface for you in this moment. Free. Freedom. Just stay there with a non-judgmental awareness, a relaxed awareness of what comes to the surface for you, and hold space for it. Let it be. See what comes around next, if anything. And now along those lines, we'll keep following this. Contemplate free of judgment. Freedom from judgment. What does that bring for you in this moment of contemplation, meditative awareness, prayerful awareness? Freedom from judgment. Now take a moment along those lines and contemplate freedom from hate. Freedom from hate. Free of hate. Free of hate. Whichever one landed, whatever lands, take some time and just be there. Contemplate. And now, take a moment and contemplate free from want, free from want, need, freedom of need, free from want. That one might land a little differently, maybe a little quizzically. Free from want. And now we're going to bring us a little bit full circle on one. Just once again, I want us to contemplate free and freedom. And I'm going to guide us a little bit more on this. Free from what? Free from what? Now I'm going to guide us a little bit more. Stay there if you want. Free. Free from what? But also freedom to do what? Freedom to do what? Free to do what? See what comes to the surface. See what comes around. Just stay with it or notice it. You watch it move along. See what comes next. No judgment, no awareness. Relaxed awareness, sorry. But free from what? Free to do what? Freedom to do what? Take a few deep breaths. And with that contemplative prayer, I'm going to bring us back in and say Amen. So why? Why this? Well, if I'm being quite honest with you, there was no agenda with this. There was no anything with this. I have my written out sermon here that I was planning on doing this weekend. Figured I'd bring it here to the beach this morning and just look it over in this peaceful setting. And I don't know, I didn't feel like right now I really wanted to do from a text. So I figured, where does the Spirit want to go? Well, look at the setting, look at the surroundings, beach. Let's do some chill, some contemplative prayer. So I followed where the Spirit led and did some contemplative prayer and didn't know what we were going to contemplate. Peace seemed like a good way to start, and then followed by joy kind of goes with that, and then love. It's always a nice one, but the Spirit started to lead in a different direction. And this weekend, of course, is in the United States, the celebration of Independence Day and all that comes with that, and all that's been going on in the society around us. There's just so much. So we are in quite a state of let's celebrate Independence Day, and let's at the same time be in the midst and surrounded by so many things that involve who we are in the society and all of it, the divisions, all of it, the conversations, the issues, the everything. And when I say the everything, I'm sure you probably have your own thoughts as to what it is that's going on in society, and I'm not going to go down all those roads, but right now we find ourselves with all of that celebrating or observing Independence Day. And with that comes its own brand of, well, what does that mean to each of us in the society? What does that mean to celebrate it? What are we celebrating? Each of us in our own way, or in gathered communal groups. What does it mean to be free? What does freedom mean? What does patriot mean? This word gets thrown around all the time, and it's even become very, very weaponized. If you're not the kind of patriot that I am, then you're wrong. And freedom from this and free to do that, all this. So we clearly and maybe have always had an identity crisis, and that is a thing to care for, and it's a thing to stop and in a peaceful and zenful setting say, well, what does it mean to me? What do I want to be free to do? What do I want to be free from? And that can be on the everyday societal level, the bigger community level, or, the deeper identity existential level. What do I want to be free to do? What does being free actually mean? What does it mean to me? What do I want to be free from? What does freedom even mean? Free from what? Free to do what? Free to be this? Free to be that? So it is good to stop, take a deep breath, and examine that for each of us, and then for all of us as a collective communal family and society. So I guess that's where the Spirit led me in this moment, in this peaceful setting. Maybe it landed for you, maybe it didn't. But either way, you are free to go down that journey, that path, and examine that for yourself if you so choose. And to embrace that if you so choose. But either way, I do want to bring this video in for a landing and say thank you for stopping by the channel. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good, safe day, a good, safe weekend whenever you're watching this. And I wish you nothing but the peace and the love and the joy of God with you every step of your way. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Amen.